Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am back with another process video, and this one is for Wild Whisper Designs. And as always, I have a challenge for you today. So every time I do a Wild Whisper project, I do issue you a challenge. And so today's challenge is to create a simple layout. So something that is not going to take you like 12 hours and tons of drying time and loads of mixed media. Not every single layout needs to be this crazy, amazing masterpiece work of art that took you 53 hours. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have some of those projects, because I do. Anytime I do like a hand-stitched background or something like that, but it is not always necessary. It is not always what my layouts look like. So today I'm going to challenge you to create a quick and easy, simple layout that's still going to give you a big impact. So I went back in my Wild Whisper stash, and I am pulling out the Out and About collection, and I'm mixing it in with small patterns. So the thing I love about this month's collection from Wild Whisper, which is the small patterns, is that it mixes perfectly with all of the other collections and anything else that I have in my stash. And so it's a really great kind of basics set to pick up. So I'm going to decide to use this white cardstock as my background, and I'm going to take just an orange pen, which is kind of an odd color, but there's a lot of orange going on in this layout, and add it around the outside edge. And then I'm going to grab that black and gray plus sign paper, and that's going to be kind of the basis for all of my photos and embellishing. And then I grabbed just 3 strips that you saw me cut of different pattern papers. So the diagonal stripe is from that Out and About collection, and then the other ones are from Small Patterns. And then I also grabbed these 2 3x3 cards that came on the cut apart sheet from that same collection. And then I cut my photo down to 3x3 as well. And so I'm just going to stack those 3 3x3s all up together along my strips. And so that's going to give you that huge impact over on that left-hand side. So it didn't have to be time consuming, it didn't take me a long time, but it's going to create a really fun impact on that layout. So then I went ahead and fussy cut this little like street sign that says Travel, Journey, Roam, Voyage, Explore. And that's going to go over here on the bottom right-hand corner. And I've put that on some dimensional adhesive so that it's going to pop up off the page. And then I've grabbed just a couple of puffy sticker arrows here, and these are from the Wander collection from my Mind's Eye. And so I'm just adding a few little details. So I've grabbed a couple of stickers, I grabbed those little arrows, and usually yellow on orange is not necessarily a look that I would go for. But my son's shirt in this particular picture is like an orange shirt, but it has yellow on the front. And so it actually worked out perfectly to have kind of the yellow and the orange next to each other, because that kind of mimics what's happening in my son's shirt. And then I'm going to go ahead and add just some little embellishments. So I'm going with some enamel dots and some puffy stickers. So I grabbed some Halloween enamel dots because that is where you get the best orange, guys. And then I went ahead and grabbed the ones that came with Wander as well, so I could get kind of that darker turquoise color as well as this cream color. And I'm just adding those to my clusters. And so I'm thinking I'm going to have 3 because, you know, rule of 3, and that's how we do things. So I have one up by my top card, one by the bottom card, and then one over on the right hand side. And I end up going back and adding a 4th one, which I know is absolutely breaking the rules. But you'll see where that comes in here in a second. So then I'm going to go ahead and grab these little puffy sticker hearts, and I'm going to add a few of those to my clusters as well. So I'm just tucking them in behind the arrow and around the enamel dots, underneath those little stickers, just kind of scattering them around. And that's when I decide that I have to have a 4th little cluster by this other arrow, because otherwise it's just an arrow and it's very lonely. And so I decided I needed to add a little cluster there as well. And that's going to do it. So that's it, guys. Super quick, super simple. Use up some scraps, but still create a really impactful look. So that is my challenge for you this week. A simple layout that doesn't take you hours and hours, but still creates a fun impact. Make sure you tag me so I can see it, and I'll see you again soon.